Assalamualaikum dan hai semua. Kali ini aku nak bawa korang pergi jalan-jalan ke sekitar area Bukit Bintang, Kuala Lumpur. Kali ini aku nak tengok suasana Bukit Bintang di waktu malam. Aku pun dah lama dah tak pergi Bukit Bintang. Jom malam ni kita pergi jalan-jalan ke area Bukit Bintang, Kuala Lumpur. Lagi aku nak kena survey lagi kat kawasan Bukit Bintang ni. Ada hotel apa semua. Tengok pun tempat pun macam dah lain dah. Tengok lama aku tak pergi. So kita round-round lagi. Okay, dah puas jalan-jalan dah dekat area Bukit Bintang. Aku rasa dah tak banyak benda sangat dah. Tengok orang-orang dah lagi banyak benda sangat lagi aku nak share. So sampai sini je lah. So apa-apa pun korang subscribe ke channel aku and then tekan button notification untuk dapatkan video terbaru aku. Okay, Assalamualaikum semua dan ciao.
Akhirnya pada 1 November 1998, Darul Quran ditempatkan ke kampus tetap di Kompleks Darul Quran di Ampang Pecah, Kuala Kubu Baru, Selangor, sehingga hari ini.
Tuan-tuan yang dirahmati Allah, apa itu sebenarnya perkemat? Jadi perkemat ini sebenarnya adalah persatuan kebajikan Mahat Tahfiz Darul Quran, yang mana kami sebagai persatuan perkemat ini menjaga lebih kurang dalam 1,000 orang pelajar tahfiz yang belajar di sini. Di sini banyak program-program yang perkemat anjurkan khas untuk kebaikan pelajar-pelajar di sini. Antaranya program yang kami adakan adalah program yang berunsurkan kebajikan, program yang fokus kepada Al-Quran, program yang memantapkan lagi dari segi hafalan Al-Quran dan sebagainya. Jadinya kami memerlukan dana yang banyak untuk menyempurnakan ataupun untuk melaksanakan program-program yang kami lakukan di sini. Antara program-program yang telah kami lakukan ataupun perkemat laksanakan seperti sukan hufaz atau lebih dikenali sebagai sukfaz, yang mana program ini khas untuk sukan kepada pelajar-pelajar hufaz, program diploma. Kemudian kami juga ada pertandingan-pertandingan Al-Quran seperti hafazan Al-Quran, musabaqah Al-Quran dan sebagainya. Dan juga kami juga fokus kepada keilmuan pelajar di sini. Jadi sebab itu kami melaksanakan daurah-daurah kitab, daurah-daurah akidah dan sebagainya. Jadi di sini pelbagailah banyak lagi program yang menarik. Jadi untuk program-program ini terlaksana, kami memerlukan dana yang besar daripada pihak-pihak tertentu, khususnya untuk tuan-tuan dan puan-puan yang ingin berkhidmat kepada kami. Banyak persoalan daripada orang luar, kenapa kami masih memerlukan sumbangan sedangkan kami dah dapat allowance. Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan yang dirahmati, sebenarnya kami telah memanfaatkan allowance yang kami dapat untuk kegunaan yuran, untuk membeli buku, muzakirat dan sebagainya. Namun kami masih tidak mampu untuk allocate dana untuk melaksanakan program-program besar. Jadi oleh sebab itulah kami sangat mengharapkan dana daripada tuan-tuan dan puan-puan untuk melaksanakan program-program besar kami. Oleh itu saya dengan rendah hatinya mengajak tuan-tuan untuk sama-sama membantu kami. Jadi ayuh tuan-tuan dan puan-puan yang pemurah, sama-sama kita bantu untuk melaksanakan program-program pelajar tahfiz di sini dengan memberi sedikit infak yuran serendah RM30. Semoga sedikit sebanyak dengan yuran ataupun duit-duit daripada tuan-puan membawa 1,000 kebaikan untuk kami pelajar-pelajar tahfiz di sini. Wallahi hanya senya Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala yang mampu untuk membayar segala kebaikan yang telah dilakukan oleh tuan-puan. InsyaAllah.
Antara kemudahan asas yang telah disediakan adalah Dewan Kuliah, Makmal Komputer, Makmal Al-Quran, Makmal Bahasa, Perpustakaan, Surau, Asrama Lelaki dan Perempuan, Dewan Makan, Auditorium, Masjid dan lain-lain. Kemudahan riadah turut disediakan seperti padang permainan untuk sepak takraw, bola tampar, badminton, bola jaring, bola keranjang dan trek jogging.
Orang selalu kata, orang yang fakuat ni mesti bandar lemau kan. Kita semestinya macam tu. Daripada kami perkemat sendiri, kami menganjurkan pelbagai program dan aktiviti yang melibatkan ukhuwah dan juga kebajikan sesama pelajar Darul Quran sendiri. Jadi daripada kami perkemat akan menganjurkan satu program yang dinamakan sukan hufaz ataupun sukfaz yang dianjurkan secara tahunan. Mesti nak tahu kan apa itu sukfaz? Jadi tuan-puan, kalau nak tahu, pelajar-pelajar di sini bukan saja mahir dalam bidang Al-Quran, tetapi juga berbakat dalam bidang sukan. Dalam penganjuran sufaz kali ini, pelbagai acara indoor dan outdoor akan dipertandingkan seperti bola sepak, bola tampar, futsal, badminton, pingpong dan pelbagai lagi acara. Maka, bagi menjayakan program kali ini, kami perkemat memerlukan dana yang besar untuk membeli pelbagai peralatan sukan dan kelengkapan yang lainnya. Diharapkan dengan penganjuran sufaz pada kali ini, ia dapat memberi manfaat kepada ahli perkemat khususnya. Bukan sahaja dalam bidang Al-Quran, juga cergas dalam bidang sukan. Oleh itu, marilah sama-sama tuan dan puan di luar sana, sama-sama kita menyumbang serendah RM30 kepada perkemat. Dan kalau nak bagi lebih pun, Alhamdulillah, kami persilakan sangat-sangat. Semoga ianya menjadi saham akhirat bagi kita bersama. Wallahu a'lam.
Terletak indah di kaki banjaran Titiwangsa bertentangan dengan bekas lombong warisan penjajah British, Masjid Darul Quran Jabatan Kemajuan Islam Malaysia, JAKIM, di Kuala Kubu Baru, Selangor, dilihat sebagai sebuah masjid yang sangat mendamaikan. Ruang solat masjid juga dijadikan sebagai kelas bagi mata pelajaran tertentu serta lokasi pelajar mengaji Al-Quran. Masjid Darul Quran JAKIM turut menerima jemaah daripada pelajar Maktab Rendah Sains Mara, MRSM, Kuala Kubu Baru dan pelajar Institut Kemahiran Belia Negara yang datang menunaikan solat Jumaat dan juga solat fardu yang lain secara berjemaah.
Pusat Pengajian Raudhatul Ulum terletak di Taman Delima Jaya, Dengkil Sepang, Selangor. Pengajian ini telah ditubuhkan pada 22 Jun 2016 secara rasmi atas dasar untuk menyahut seruan kerajaan melahirkan generasi muda yang berilmu, takwa, cemerlang serta berwawasan. Antara program pembelajaran yang ditawarkan oleh Ma'at ini adalah mengajar membaca dan menghafaz Al-Quran, mengajar ilmu agama Islam dan program pembinaan akhlak untuk para pelajar. Kami telah menemu bual Ustaz Muhammad Yusof Selamat yang merupakan pengasas dan pengetua Pusat Pengajian Raudhatul Ulum atau lebih dikenali sebagai mudir.
Saya pun ada hasrat awal tu memang nak buka tahfiz sendiri. Bila banyak perkara-perkara yang saya tak berkenan tempat masa lama kan. Pelajar-pelajar kejap-kejap diberhentikan, jadi saya macam mana itu saya fikirkan dengan rumah saya, isteri saya pun ustazah mengajar sini juga. Mesyuarat dengan dia, kita buat sendiri madrasah lah, tubuhkan madrasah sendiri. Daripada 2016 saya keluar daripada madrasah yang lama tu. Mula-mula sebelum sini siap tu saya buka di sewa di Dengkil, sewa di Simi Banglo sana dua biji lah. Lepas tu saya operasi sana 2 tahun. Apabila sana siap sini 2018 saya pindah kemari sampai sekarang. Jadi saya punya hasrat tu kepada anak-anak yang di luar sana yang tak pandai mengaji apa tu tercapai lah. Kita khasnya lagi di orang kampung sinilah. Banyak saya temu memang daripada sekolah-sekolah pun lebih kurang dalam tak sampai separuh yang boleh mengaji. Jadi ini hasrat saya supaya budak-budak ni semua dapat belajar Al-Quran. Walaupun tak jadi hafiz tapi boleh baca Al-Quran. Itu saya punya nasi. Kalau tahfiz-tahfiz yang lain, budak-budak tak boleh baca Al-Quran, dia keluarkan. Dia tak bagi. Jadi saya punya hasrat tak. Saya kan walaupun dia tak boleh hafiz tapi dia boleh baca Al-Quran setelah dia keluar daripada sini. Itulah matlamat saya pertama.
Kami sempat menemu bual dengan seorang anak yatim yang merupakan juga salah seorang pelajar ma'had tahfiz ini.
Saya masuk madrasah ni memang niat untuk belajar lah, untuk jadi hafiz Al-Quran. Hasrat saya masuk sini untuk mengembirakan mak ayah saya dan berhasrat untuk jadi orang yang berguna lah. Perasaan saya waktu masuk sini, saya gembira sangat dapat masuk madrasah. Saya masuk sini waktu tu ayah saya ada lagi, tapi bila waktu ayah saya ada berhenti tu, saya macam sedih tu ada lah. Rasa macam nak belajar pun malas sikit. Tapi bila fikir balik, kalau saya tak belajar pun bukan saya boleh buat apa. Jadi saya cuba untuk belajar bersungguh-sungguh supaya ayah saya kat sana.
Namun menurut seorang lagi pelajar tahfiz, saudara Luqman Al-Hakim Muhammad Azrin mengadu bahawa segala prasarana dan kemudahan pusat pengajian Raudhatul Ulum masih belum mencukupi lagi.
Saya harapkan untuk sesi pelajaran 23 ada baik jugalah kalau ada pengangkutan yang selesa untuk ke jemputan ke apa kan, untuk solat Jumaat terutamanya, dan juga asrama kalau dapat diluaskan ataupun, sebab sekarang ni padat, agak ada nampak sepah lah. Sama ada ditambah lagi asrama ke, biar penduduk dalam satu asrama atau dom tu tak terlalu banyak, mungkin lebih selesa agaknya. Antara mungkin saya harapkan mungkin antaranya tandas ke, ataupun tempat belajar yang lebih luas sikit lah, dia tak terlalu sempit.
Itulah sekarang ni dia kalau main tu memang kita anjurkan supaya dia buat riadah petang-petang supaya dia kesihatan badan dia. Tapi malangnya kita tak ada padang yang sempurna, atas batu-batu pasir kan, kadang-kadang main luka dan sebagainya. Itulah kita ada juga untuk offer kepada masyarakat di luar untuk sama-sama infak untuk sempurnakan padang lah. Saya sekarang ni kalau hari Ahad pasal kita sewa futsal di luar. Di luar tu memang baran untuk orang awam dia mahal RM60 1 jam, tapi untuk pelajar dia bagi RM23. Jadi kita tiap-tiap minggu lah kita pergi bawa di luar.
Untuk yang main padang, bila main padang tu memang kawasan berbatu kan. Memang kebanyakannya luka tu memang akan ada lah. Kalau teruk sikit, cuma kalau terjatuh kan, lutut tu luka, tangan tercalar sikit ke apa. Kalau indoor main pingpong dalam tempat makan tu je lah. Main takraw pun atas simen ni, atas tahan jugalah selalunya pun.
Inilah suasana dewan makan dan dapur yang sering digunakan oleh pelajar tahfiz untuk memasak dan menjamu selera. Pelajar ini juga belajar memasak dan menghidang. Di samping itu, mereka boleh makan secara bersama. Bagi mereka, hidangan seperti ini sudah pun cukup memadainya. Bagaimanapun, Ustaz Muhammad Yusof meminta orang ramai dan pihak berkuasa untuk turun membantu membina lebih banyak kemudahan pusat ma'had tahfiz ini.
Memang ada keperluan-keperluan tu untuk kita yang untuk anak-anak yang tak mampu tu. Kita akan belikan cadar, belikan katil, tilam, sebagainya. Itu pun keperluan juga untuk siapan pelajar baru masuk. Peralatan seperti meja, rehal dan sebagainya. Sebelum ni pun kita minta daripada orang ramai juga, ada yang minta. Tapi memang mudah untuk meja-meja rehal ni untuk orang untuk berwakaf ni memang cepat je. Sebab untuk kita dapatkan begitu. Bahan-bahan pelajar sekarang ni alhamdulillah lah, bolehlah kata cukup. Itulah kami mengharaplah pada masyarakat di luar kalau dapat sama-sama menanam saham untuk akhirat mereka. Jadi kita offer supaya dapat sama-sama berkongsi lah kan, dapat dunia dan akhirat. Pelajar-pelajar dapat, walaupun kita tak ada anak yang hafiz Al-Quran, tapi kita bagi sumbangan untuk pelajar-pelajar hafiz, alhamdulillah dia akan dapat saham juga di akhirat, insyaAllah.
And I mean, the other big issue is, right, there are a lot of essential workers who maybe they're, for them, they have to go to work because they're essential, but there's a lot of people out there that are still working because financially they don't have a choice.
Most non-essentials now work from home. Is working in a home office the way of the future? What about the work-life balance? Will the remote work experience be different from what people imagined?
I think there's a lot of misunderstanding of what it means to work from home from a corporate perspective. I think the greatest impact is going to be on people's health and well-being on the work from home. And why I say that is during this time where it's 5 days a week or 4 days a week that you're working from home, I really would guess that most people were not set up properly to be working from home. The impact on health is going to be things like, I know I was on a Zoom call with someone and he could barely move his neck. Why? Because he just spent the last 5 weeks looking at a screen. Whereas in an office setting, you have more opportunity to walk around, move around maybe, and people haven't really been pacing themselves either, for fear of, if I'm not meeting the expectations, fear of losing your job, fear of being, your employer saying, well, we're going to furlough you and so we don't need you anymore. Everyone's living in fear of that happening. So I think there is a tendency for people to overdo it and not balance themselves, know when to shut it off.
Jetzt beginnen manche Unternehmen zu lernen, dass man auch im Homeoffice die Beschäftigten arbeiten lassen kann, dass man vor dem Kontrollverlust gar nicht so Angst haben muss. Und manche Beschäftigte merken aber auch, dass Homeoffice zum Teil gar nicht so einfach ist, wie man sich das vorstellt. Also man hat immer, ich weiß gar nicht, ob sich das durch Corona so geändert hat, aber vor Corona hat man immer so Hochglanzbroschüren gehabt, da sitzt ein Mensch zu Hause am Laptop und daneben spielt das Kind oder man hat das Kind auf dem Schoß und das hat auch so ein bisschen auf die Tasten. Das ist ja genau das, was man nicht haben will im Homeoffice. Also man will im Homeoffice in der Regel in Ruhe arbeiten können.
Working from home isn't, I think it used to feel like the ultimate thing, like the opportunity to be able to work from home. And it's a really nice freedom. And it's one, because my clients work in the tech industry, it's something that they've all been able to enjoy and be able to do. But I do think that the long-term effects of working from home is it makes it impossible. Like we were already struggling with technology to create boundaries for ourselves. So now there's not even the boundary of an office. There's not even that boundary, right? Because even for my clients who I would work with them on creating a better boundary between home and work, like I would even work with them in terms of like, what time do you leave the office and how many times do you check email and all of that. But now it's like, there is no time, there's no point at which they're leaving the office. There's no point at which it's all going away. And it's incredibly hard I have it too, where you're sitting on the couch trying to relax and there's your desk. Like there's your laptop, there's everything, or you're living in a teeny tiny little place and everything's in one room. I think what people are finding is that it's hard to shut things off, but people are also really struggling with being productive because there are so many distractions during the day.
Leute mit Kindern sind manchmal durchaus froh unter normalen Bedingungen, wenn sie im Büro arbeiten können. Dann haben sie mal definierte Ruhezeiten von der Familie im Büro und können dort konzentrierter arbeiten als zu Hause. Aber diese völlige Durchmischung beider Lebensbereiche, also Multitasking zwischen Büro und Kinderbetreuung, das ist ziemlich belastend für die Beschäftigten. Und das ist, glaube ich, auch nicht das Ideal für die Zukunft.
Forced into immediate prolonged confinement, initially without a timeline, the struggle with anxiety and loneliness has affected all of us. We look to explore the psychological impact of COVID-19 on the world's non-essentials.
We're all going through a shared trauma. We're all experiencing some level of anxiety. So anxiety and trauma on the body over time, I mean, there's many, many studies that have been done about this, about the effects of trauma over time, and how, you know, someone who has been exposed to ongoing anxiety, you know, what happens is that it does affect them in the future. It makes them more anxious. Things that normally wouldn't make them anxious suddenly makes them really anxious. So, I mean, as a collective whole, we as a nation, you know, all over the world, we are all struggling with low grade anxiety. And there is a tremendous amount of uncertainty in the world. You know, we don't know exactly what this is all going to look like. There's a tremendous amount of what's going on right now that's out of our control. And so anxiety is essentially about control, or the lack of control. So we don't feel in control.
On the one hand, it is probably the case that some people will experience the pandemic as kind of a personal crisis of different kinds. Those who already had pre-existing mental illnesses may find this a particularly challenging time because some of the support networks that are ordinarily available to them may not be. Some people may simply not be seeking out healthcare because they're concerned about burdening our medical care institutions in general. So it's interesting that from what I can gather, suicide rates appear during the flu pandemic of 1918, 1919 to actually have diminished somewhat. And it's a little hard to know why, but you know, if we want to engage in a bit of informed speculation, I would say, first of all, that when people are working less and they're in their homes and so forth, sometimes their support networks are going to be stronger, right? They're going to be around their families more. You might have more chances for certain kinds of socializing. They might have chances for things like exercise, which we know is quite good for people's mental health. They might be able to develop new hobbies, new pursuits. It seems like now everybody's a chef. So, you know, there are some ways in which I think it could have a positive mental health effect that might counteract some of the trends I was speaking about a moment ago. I think it's also worth keeping in mind that, you know, unemployment, which, you know, is a huge stressor, right, in most societies, right? Almost every, you know, psychological study about unemployment concludes that it's not good for people's mental health. It's true that it's not good, but on the other hand, there's an undercurrent in that literature that points out that it takes away certain kinds of stresses that people have, right? Work is stressful. Balancing work with other kinds of commitments is stressful. So I certainly, again, don't want to be unduly or rationally optimistic about the pandemic and its effect on mental health and rates of suicide, but I do think that probably it's a complicated picture with some forces flowing in one direction, but maybe some of the forces flowing in the opposite direction.
COVID changed lives and behaviors permanently. People are being forced to deal with their problems. Companies have to work in different ways. Could this pandemic be a chance to rethink and change our future?
I strongly believe that this is going to open up companies, how they think about talent, how they go about providing leadership to those people, to remote workers, because it now means that we don't have to make people move. I think a lot of people are going to take a real hard look and make some choices about who they're going to work for.
There will be, you know, many bankruptcies and foreclosures, and sort of people ending up with, you know, large amounts of their wealth depleted, if not eliminated, because of this situation. So I think it will make vivid and make very concrete for those who maybe were not as appreciative of some of the moral dimensions of economic inequality in our society. I think it'll make it very vivid and concrete to them. I think the other thing is that I will want to counter, right, or resist, I think, a feeling that many people have expressed, or at least I've seen them express, that the pandemic makes them feel helpless, right? You know, we've got a phenomenon here that, again, makes everyone vulnerable, but also, to be honest, everyone can contribute to its resolution,
We weren't really being present in the present moment. We were constantly living for the gratification of Instagram and, Pinterest and these other things. That was something I saw with my clients. They would attend events or go to things so that they could go and say they went out of some sort of feeling of obligation, and then they could take a picture and then post it on Instagram in order to show that I have this interesting life. And it's like, well, do you like these people? Do you like even going to these events? Like, what's the point, right? Technology really changed us. The internet changed us, having social media changed us. And suddenly how we connected with people and how we interacted with people changed. And people had, quote unquote, all of these followers and friends, but no real connections, right? We were already having an issue of loneliness. We're really getting very clear on what's important and not important in our lives. Who do I miss and not miss during this pandemic? What things do I miss and not miss during this pandemic? And I think it's really helping people get crystal clear on, what's important to them, what's not important, what were the relationships that were missing, all of those things. You're going to have to sit with your feelings and figure out how you get through those things. And so that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a lot of people are being challenged to deal with things differently, and which can be incredibly powerful. I mean, I think for a lot of people, it allows them to hit the reset button. What I'm also seeing is a lot of people, unfortunately, are being laid off from their jobs, but they're realizing, like, I don't want to do this job. Like, if everything was going to end tomorrow, like, I don't want to be, I don't want this life.
We did a lot of things wrong, but also some things right. This is not the last crisis. This is not the last time we will be scared and alone. So how can we tell future generations what we learned to prevent future events like this?
I think we can learn that we need to work on building more empathy towards other people who are really going through a very different kind of consequence, are experiencing this crisis in a very different way because of existing social situations, right? And we can see it, like initially we were so all in it together, but now we have realized that actually it's affecting certain racial populations far more, the low-income groups even more, or domestic violence is on the rise. So women are much more vulnerable in these kinds of situations. And so we're not on this whole idea that we have reached a sort of level playing field in any way is sort of a stark reminder that we really need to work on that in a genuine way, whether it's a free market, whether it's this, or the education system or any kind of public good services.
I look at companies like Airbnb and Uber, and what their talent attraction people are now doing is taking those same skills and sharing that talent with other companies that are not as greatly affected, other industries that are not as greatly affected. I think that it's a wonderful thing to see happen, because to simply send somebody, companies that are doing this badly, I don't think they're going to survive. I really don't. I think in 5 years' time, we'll look back and be able to pinpoint the way they treated people and I realize how hard those decisions are to decide to lay somebody off, but how you did it and what you did after. I think this is going to be an amazing point in time that employers will begin to see how they treat their people is going to have a direct effect on their bottom line.
I think one of the lessons that we should
can only be attributable to human error. Sorry about this. I know it's a bit silly.
Progress down phase line, Delta. You're approaching the target from the east. Proceed. Have you crossing the phase line 10, entering the area of operation now. Dismount while monitoring activity on the upcoming intersection. Target ahead, 20 meters. Prepare for extraction. Replace the target. Dismount now.
Secure the perimeter.
All units prepare for Sector 17 security sweep. Non-compliers will be considered hostile.
Hostile spotted.
Fire on runners.
Let's pack up.
They've got to hear you surrounded.
We can hear. We gotta go.
Let's just go. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Grab your stuff.
A little while longer, and the wicked one will be no more.
Look around. The Kings have taken out all the others. We won't survive on our own. It's time to join the One World's government.
If they take you, they'll brand you, brainwash you. You won't think for yourself.
They're coming. We gotta go. Come on. Grab everything. Move. They're coming. We gotta go. Come on.
Let's go.
Let's go.
It's the Alliance. Come on, let's go.
Alpha team, check the rooftop. Bravo, hit the alleys.
3-level structure, check all the floors.
4-man fire team prepared to deploy. Nobody run! Take them! You run, you will be shot! Move out! Move down the stairs! Take him.
Sir.
The only thing this symbolizes is your primitive thinking. Thank you for demonstrating.
On your knees! Sir, shouldn't we interrogate her first?
I just did. Now back in line, soldier, and kill anyone else you find.
Target terminated, sir.
Quick.
with my allegiance to the Alliance.
Why did this happen? Why does God let bad things happen?
We have breaking news of a bombing on American soil. An explosion went off just moments ago at a military base outside of Chicago. We're told the blast came from a single explosive on the first floor of the mess hall, and part of the building has now collapsed.
It seems that the impact was through the roof, but at this time, we firmly believe it came from the top.
Was this an accident?
Absolutely not.
It's too soon to know the number of dead or injured, but officials fear at least 40 soldiers may have died in this blast. No one has claimed responsibility for the attack, and a motive is not yet known.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Roxy. It's been months, and I feel like I'm still standing there at his grave. I can't leave him. He's gone, and I still can't leave him. I see him in every uniformed soldier I pass, and they're everywhere since the bombing. It seems like our small college town is filled with the remnants of my fiancé.
I had scheduled for us to actually learn something about American history today, but if this class has taught us anything, it's that a seamless written document constituting the guidelines and expectations of a group apparently means less and less as time goes on. But I'm sure this young man, your name again?
Lee Richardson of the Associated Student Body. Thank you. Please click the link on the main page of your servers. You should see an image of a small pill-like microchip and an article entitled RFID. Now, I want to introduce you to a new form of student identification. Now, that little chip is inserted just under the skin.
What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. No, but when you get it, you can buy without any exchange of money, right? Or fear of identity theft. Imagine that. It can tell you your BMI, calorie intake, stress level. It can even tell you the amount of sleep that you got last night, if any. Most importantly for you, ready? Ready? Campus food, 20% off, and 20% off book purchases, which is huge.
What are you pitching? Is this really with the ASB?
No, sir, this is with the administrative office and ultimately the federal government. I mean, this is the new true identity mandate is what they're calling it. Yes, sir.
This is required of my students?
Oh, no, not just students, sir. Staff, in fact, faculty, the whole university. And it's actually, it's valued at $400, but what the university's gonna do for you today.
Shut up and get out of my
Sir,
class.
this is a mandate from the government.
I don't care what it is.
Okay, excuse me. But in light of the recent attacks on our town, the government has mandated the use of these chips at our university. So you can go ahead and kick me out of your classroom, okay? But the use of this chip is required, and non-compliance has serious consequences.
Get out.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you for your time, Professor. Thanks.
That kid is a fiend. Do not get that chip. Do not give yourselves over to that.
Professor, it says here that the chip could trace the purchases of excessive weaponry and potential explosive materials, stopping terrorist attacks before they start. I mean, I'd be willing to get something in my hand if it meant stopping those explosions from happening.
Not if those explosions were planned.
By who? God?
No, Roxy. Not God. All right. Everyone, pull out your tablets and laptops and turn to page 39 of the text.
What did you mean? I want to know what you mean it was planned.
Roxy.
What did you mean?
I didn't mean it was spiritual, if that's what you're asking.
Then what? Who's behind this?
I don't know.
You said it was planned.
Of course somebody had to plan it. Somebody always has to plan these things.
That's not what you meant. Tell me what you know.
I'm sorry. I know this is hard for you, and I know you're looking for answers.
Just looking for the truth.
I don't know the truth. Just don't get that stupid chip, okay? Roxy. You forgot your diary. You wouldn't want to leave this behind. I'm sure you'll find everything you're looking for at the end of this.
What's that?
It's a dog tag. Soldiers warm until we get the chips.
Here's with this.
Yeah, these books are just a disease plaguing our new society.
They are?
Excuse me?
They are.
Come on, hurry up. Let's go. Move, move, move. Get down. Move. Next in line.
Cheer up, old man. Free food for everyone.
Welcome, new recruits. We who have survived are the predetermined few to carry on the human race. You have been born anew under the alliance of the new Earth. No more dissension in our governments. No more constantly feuding religions. A one-world government with one goal: to unify the world together in peace and security. A perfect Earth, brought to you by Zern Global.
What are the stats of the incursion today?
Sir, Sector 17 restricted zone, cleared.
And the result?
Assimilation of 13 new members, execution of 11 non-compliers, 6 prisoners in quarantine, combustion of paraphernalia.
You need to reach 20 new members by the end of the week, Captain. You know how important it is to Zern to reach our numbers.
Affirmative, sir.
Well, I think you need some help. 408.
Yes, sir.
Promoting you to Webb's equal. I think the two of you can work better as a team.
Sir, I promise you we are well...
266, you are dismissed. You know, our mission is close at hand. We're near perfection and reaching our goal of a unified society than ever before. And yet there are secret groups banding together, creating distress. These religious zealots are posing a great threat.
The leader among them has proven to be quite cunning.
Well, 408, you need to weed these rats out. Zern is counting on you. He's asking you to follow his uncompromising example and lead the way to beat this uprising.
I'm honored, sir.
Good. We received report of a traitor in our midst. Right in our own camp. Needs to be dealt with accordingly.
Who, sir? "327? You in here?" Wait here.
I knew they'd send you. So diligent for the Alliance. What would you say if everything that you knew was a lie? We persecute innocent people, Shaw. Why don't we ever talk about that?
They're not innocent.
Ever dare to read it?
You insane?
They have no rest day and night, those who worship the beast and its image, and who bear the mark of his name.
You have to come with me.
I was once blind, but now I see. How can you be so blind to it, Shaw?
I don't know what happened to you, Phoenix. But I know my orders.
I'm not going with you. I reject the Alliance.
Then I am sorry.
No, you're not. You don't know of mercy. Believe rather in the power of man, but we are flawed to the core. I mean, can't you see, Shaw? We will never be able to rule for ourselves. No matter how much order this new system initiates, it will always be flawed.
Religion only breeds war.
We are already at war. When is it going to stop?
Who have you been talking to?
Nobody. I just know how to read. Read this book that you burn, and the words speak to you, Shaw.
I'm sure they do. More than that, even. Those words killed my family. Those words started the war.
We started the war. The word will end it.
You're wrong. If we remove religion, we remove war. Diligent is the calf. Our power is in our discipline, which you have forsaken.
I'd rather believe in a perfect God.
936 calories for this thing. I swear, the saturated fat is literally the first ingredient. I mean, I can even eat this meal twice a day without breaking 2,000 calories, and you know that they say it's more like 2,500 if you're under 21.
Do you know Professor Diedrich?
I heard that he kicked that chip kid out of his class today. Were you there?
He said I shouldn't get the chip. He said the bombings were planned. What do you think that means?
I think that he thinks it was probably a false flag used by NGOs in conjunction with the feds to initiate an NWO agenda that could destroy the Constitution, eliminate our personal rights, and enslave us to an unstoppable empirical force.
What?
No, it's martial law. But I wouldn't be worried because we're all going to be raptured before anything serious happens anyway, so it's no biggie. Are you going to eat that?
Yeah, you can have it.
Oh, raisins. Cool. What's wrong?
Joining us, we want to bring you up to date on a deadly explosion that went off inside a shopping mall outside of Miami, Florida last night. It happened around 7 p.m. Eastern Time. More than 20 bodies have so far been pulled from the rubble. The explosion caused an entire section of the mall to fall on top of itself. Officials suspect the blast is related to the recent attack in Chicago, which many now believe may have been religiously motivated.
Ever dare to read it? What are you doing?
Reviewing this document for the archives.
And what is your consensus?
If our insignia wasn't in it, then it would just be another book that we burn.
Resistance members barred up in Sector 23.
The old world did not do so well on its own. Just take a look around you. Look at the state that we're in. These books of the old world have no use to us. Shall we repeat history?
What caused the World War?
Religion was the reason for the world ending. But the new world will not be garnered by the dogmas of the old. Our orders are to burn all the books and gather up supplies. If you come across any refugees, you will bring them forward.
Survivors of the war, in accordance with New World Code 45237, we've come to recruit you. Be part of the New World Alliance.
All units, spread out and search the area.
All right, girls, move out! Playing with dolls again? Might have to report this.
Your team's been lagging, Captain.
In what regard?
Hiding refugees behind the bookcase. Don't want to pick up all your slack.
Team! Up! Everybody on your feet! Get up! Get up! If you choose to live like animals, then we'll corral you like animals.
All right, please give me your attention for a moment. We'll be heading out soon, but first, we have some business.
Heading out? Who are you?
Where's Professor Diedrich?
My name is Professor Holloway. I really haven't been told too much about your old professor, but I'm his replacement for the time. Please take a seat, miss.
Where are we going?
We're going to the Commons to have our RFID chips injected. Sit down.
Just that last line right there and head to one of the open stations to get your chip.
Just so crazy. It's like I was there at that exact mall while vacationing in Miami over the summer, and it's just like, I mean, it was a piece of crap, but like I could have been in front of the same exact store where the bomb went off.
Professor Diedrich's missing.
What do you mean he's missing? Like, where is he?
Well, if I knew that, he wouldn't exactly be missing, would he?
All right, and I'll
No,
go take
but
you
I
back
think there's
in
someone you can
when the station
ask,
opens.
like, hi.
Just first and last line there. Be all good. Oh, hey. Hi, I remember you. You were in that class where that crazy professor kicked me out.
But you were
Yeah.
there? You didn't tell me you were there.
Yeah, no, so great. Yeah, I'm glad you're getting the chip. The university's really going to be safer with it, so.
So, what's your role in this?
Oh,
this whole thing?
yeah, no. Funny you ask. I'm actually a student advocate for Zern Global, so.
And Zern Global is...
Daphne, Thelma, do you want to hurry it up?
Yeah, but if you
Chill.
could just give us 1 second, thank you.
Wow.
I know. Sorry, it's the private sector that creates the RFID chip, so it's, yeah, actually, oh, you know what? Mr. Zern himself is speaking tonight. You know what, you should definitely come. He'll tell you all about how to join in the profits of the chip. It'll be fun, interesting. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do here. There you go, call me, if you're interested.
Yeah, sure.
Roxanne.
Roxy.
Roxy, yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks. There's actually an open station at the end of this one there. It's Roxy.
You can follow me.
Okay. At the end of this.
Excuse me. I'm ready for you, sweetie. You can take a seat. This will only take a minute. I'm gonna need your hand. Honey, I have a lot of these to do today.
We have a runner at the back door.
It's the brand, gentlemen. This is the legacy handed down to us by Zern.
The father of our generation!
Could they free themselves? By joining us? Couldn't they? Do they have the power to unbind their chains? Yes. By embracing the power of the calf in our unified society. But they choose to be a pestilence.
The calf is our symbol. Each man will wear it with pride.
Survival of the fittest. You have survived to the end for a reason. By his own will, can a man lift up a calf?
Yes, sir!
By his own will, can a man build a city?
Yes, sir!
By his own will, can a man rule the world?
Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Deity has always belonged to the human race. We are our own gods. And if we unlock our own minds, greatness is within us. Let nothing hinder our progress. Shaw, come in. You wanted to see me?
Yes, sir, I did.
Sit down.
I'm good, sir. The refugees that we executed today, couldn't they have been trained?
Those types of people are not trainable, Shaw. You know that. "266 is questioning the refugee woman. If he doesn't furnish results, I want you to take care of it." Dismissed.
Yes, sir.
Soldier. Don't ever ask me that question again.
Yes, sir. What's the status?
A refugee in detainment for possession of unauthorized paraphernalia.
Thanks.
Tell me what I need to know!
She's being difficult. Get off me, Shaw!
Lee Richardson!
What?
She gave me the name. Lee Richardson.
Who's that?
Hey, it could be the leader.
Could be their leader, huh? You interrogated her earlier?
Yeah.
Then finish her off.
Roxy.
Hey. Can I come in?
Yeah, sure. Come on. I could take that if you want. Sorry for the mess. My roommate's a hockey player, and he's, Do you want to sit down?
Sure.
So, what's up?
I think I'm being followed.
By who?
Zone Global.
CERN Global. The chip guys?
Yeah, I didn't get mine today.
Roxy, you have to get the chip.
Do you know Professor Diedrich?
Yeah. Why didn't you get the chip?
Do you know where he lives?
Yeah. Diedrich, he lives in that old house off of Logan and Paris Street. He has those study groups every month. Why?
Well, he told me not to get the chip, and now he's missing.
Well, Diedrich's always been a bit of a conspiracy theorist. Anti-government.
Well, so am I.
Okay, except Scripture says we are to obey our authorities, so you should
I
get the
didn't come
chip.
here for a sermon, Brian. Just came here for a bit of help.
You haven't talked to me in over a year. You show up at my door and what? You have no one else to go to? Roxy. Rox.
My name is Agent Harris. I'm with the state. I need to speak to the resident or residents of this apartment. This is not a request.
Yes, what can I do? We're just studying for finals.
Who's we?
Me and my roommate.
The invisible roommate?
There's the Alliance logo. There.
Target is in the vicinity of the house.
Scanning in progress. They're doing this without consent. And here's what's crazy. People want it. This is from the Times. It's about food stamps being switched onto the RFID. But here's the catch. If for any reason they decide to turn off your chip, you can't eat. You can't drive. You can't sleep.
We ever located on the west side of the house?
The National Defense Authorization Act allows them to arrest and detain you for this. And this is the whole point. Live off the government or die.
Target is on the back porch.
The terrorist attacks, the housing collapse, the financial collapse, all part of a sick plan. This is bigger than the chip, bigger than the federal government, bigger than the NWO. These are all precursors for a terrible, horrible.
With Diedrich missing and Zone Global pursuing me, I need to uncover the truth. Lee Richardson is the key to finding out more.
Okay, Lee Richardson. 6 results, 5 with the Alliance. 1, a Leonard G. Richardson, is being held at Rainford Prison. Rainford Prison wasn't responding to any of our calls or text messages. Chances are their towers were taken out in the storm. We should be arriving at Rainford any minute now. When we get there, we'll pick up Mr. Richardson and head home. 408! What was that?
It's,
Sniper! All units fall back. We are under attack. Sniper at 1 o'clock.
Alpha team, get ready to engage!
Get back!
This is the Alliance. Do not shoot. I repeat, this is the Alliance. Do not shoot.
616, we're going to the fence. You ready? Ready. On my mark. Go!
The Alliance is here! The Alliance! The Alliance is here! The Alliance! The Alliance is here. They're outside the gate, but we ain't got a grip ammo out there.
How many?
1 truck, 7 soldiers at most.
Let's give them a warm welcome.
Rebels. Drew!
Yeah!
Oh, jeez! You're gonna book it to the fence! He's gonna shoot at you!
Jimmy covered?
Go on my mark!
What the heck, Weber? Are you kidding me?
Go! Oh, gee! Drew, if you don't go, I'll shoot you myself! Now go! Go!
Fine!
Squadron advance. Good work, Drew.
Leonard Richardson?
The Alliance.
Affirmative. Get up, you're coming with me.
headed to C-44, Leonard Richardson.
Get up, you're coming with me.
I know you think what you're doing is right, but it's not. And now you can't escape. The rebels, they're ruthless. They will kill you.
Shut up, come on. Come with me.
Look, you know, son, if you knew what I knew, you wouldn't be wearing that uniform.
I need answers.
I mean, you're coming every day in prison, Christian. I can't help you.
Shut up.
Take cover! Return fire!
Are you here just for me? And I'll stop this fight. I'm going with you.
Wait!
Stop! I'm here! I'm Leonard Richardson.
Stay there! Do not move!
He's unarmed. What are you doing, Lee?
What I need to. I'm surrendering.
Leonard! You're the man.
Seek peace, brothers. Follow Christ. I left my Bible and myself for you.
This is Lee.
Hey, Lee. This is Roxy. I met you at school today.
Roxy, yeah, you got the chip today, of course.
Yeah.
Is this your number?
Yep.
Okay. Did you want to go to that meeting today?
Yeah, absolutely. It sounds really interesting. And you said Zen himself is going to be there, right?
Yeah, Mr. Zern. He's a billionaire entrepreneur, and he'll be telling you all about business secrets, you know, that you really just you wouldn't hear anywhere else. It's going to be amazing. Definitely, you should come.
Great. It sounds great. So where is it?
It's in Grand Rapids. I'm headed there in like 15 minutes. Do you want me to... I could pick you up.
Sure. Hey.
Oh, you snuck up on me there. Hi, I was just calling you, actually.
Oh, yeah, no, I left my phone at home.
Oh, why didn't I just pick you up at your house then? I could have picked you up.
Nice car.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is my baby. Tons of aftermarket work done on it, you know, but you'd be surprised how much difference a little suit can make. I mean,
Absolutely.
this thing
Yeah.
really takes off.
Wow.
Huh? Feel that? All right. Ready? Let's go see the man.
Absolutely.
Pumped. So, where's your husband? Just, like, are you married, or is that an engagement ring I'm seeing?
Oh,
Like-
no, it's,
No?
nothing.
Oh, nothing. No, it can't be nothing. It looks like a pretty expensive gift from someone. I don't know. I mean, I looked in your diary. I don't know if it was your husband, your brother.
No,
or,
really,
it's
it's
okay.
nothing.
Good, good.
No, I'm single.
Oh. Well, me too. We can just go right ahead. Excuse us. Thank you. Excuse us. Thank you very much. Gotta get in there. Thanks. Thank you. What's...
Hold on.
Okay.
Do you have a chip?
Yes, she has a chip. You got one today, correct?
The nurse ran out.
right before I had chance
Okay.
to go.
No, okay, not a problem. I got it. She's new and I'm with Zern, so we gotta go. Thank you.
This is it. I know, right? Really is impressive. Guys, we're, oh, hey. How you doing? Good to see you. We're right in front. I took the liberty of reserving us some seats, so right here. And you have the third one in there, reserved for you. So anyway, at this point, I'd actually love to introduce you to some successful people that are scattered around here tonight, but I gotta go. I'm on. But I'll be right back, so. All right? Enjoy.
This could be a big mistake.
All right, yeah. Thank you so much. I'm sure you all are ready to see the man come out. But first, I would like to thank each and every advocate here. The Northeast branch is growing tremendously. And I can see us pass gold by April. How about you? Now, I want to introduce to you the man who has revolutionized safety, marketing, communication, business in general. He is the man responsible for our improved present and our limitless future. His reach will soon extend globally, but the sky is the limit. So ladies and gentlemen, please, without further ado, it is my absolute pleasure to introduce to you the man we've all been waiting for, the man himself. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Zern!
All right, thank you. Kavanaugh.
Yes, sir.
Do me a favor, get rid of this. Thank you, Kavanaugh. I have to say, my heart breaks for those who lost their lives here in Chicago only a short time ago. These horrible attacks will only drive Zern Global on to ensure two things worldwide: peace and security. How will we achieve these things? I'll tell you how. As many of you know, I grew up on a ranch. You might find that hard to believe because I'm wearing this fancy suit, but I remember it. I remember it well. We had many animals on our ranch, and one day this baby calf was born, a little black and white Holstein calf. I fell in love with her. She was so beautiful. I picked her up and never put her down. That little calf's hooves never touched the ground. Well, my father came up to me one day and he said, "You know that calf you won't put down? If you were to pick this calf up every day of its life and never miss a day, even when it's full grown, you will still be able to pick that calf up." Huh? I was skeptical. I looked at the calf's mom. Now, that heifer had to weigh 550 pounds, but my father reassured me. He said, "The calf will grow just a little bit every day, but not so much that you can't pick it up the next day. And if you pick it up every day and you never miss a day, you will be able to do it." "Okay," I said. "Good deal." So day one, I went down to the barn, I picked up that calf. Day two, went down to the barn, picked up that calf. Day three, same thing. Day four, same thing. And that went on for a while. But then one day, it rained. Not so bad one day. But then my best friend, Erwin, had a slumber party, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I missed 3 days. And then, of course, there was camp. Missed 2 weeks. The point is, I wasn't consistent. And I found myself at the barn one day, and no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't pick up that calf. I will never forget that. So my father walked in, he stood there and smiled, and he said, "You see, you can't miss a day. If you want to achieve, to do the impossible, you can't miss a day." Students, Zern Global is in relentless pursuit of perfection. I tell you truly, there's nothing we cannot achieve with our minds. It just takes discipline. We have unlimited power resting within us. All we have to do is unlock it, and I can show you how.
Hey, hey. Good stuff, right? Come on, I want you to meet him. Come on, come on, come on. Whoa, whoa, guys, easy.
Stop it! Stop it! Go!
I've been looking all over for you. You really do get around. I should have known I'd find you with one of your boys.
Where's Dietrich?
Oh, he's right here. Blah, 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 blah. He was such a whistle-blowing loudmouth.
What did you do to him?
Same thing we're gonna do to you.
Stop! Lee!
Wait.
Stop!
We're just going to keep track of you, that's all. So you don't bomb a strip mall or anything like that.
You did it! You planted the bombs!
Oh! Planted? Bombs? We never get our hands that. One thing you need to know, Roxanne, is that no matter how deep you dig, you're never gonna get to the source. And if you try, we'll just decommission that chip.
You planted the bombs!
You staying here, Orville? Well, none of this is gonna matter much tomorrow anyway. Oh, I need a drink. Give me a drink.
The definition of a false flag operation is a covert operation designed to deceive the public in such a way that the operation appears as though it's being carried out by other entities.
This is incredible, truly shocking. We haven't seen this kind of evil, this kind of senseless violence committed against Americans since perhaps 9/11. Our hearts and prayers go out to the victims and their families. We will, of course, be bringing you the very latest on what appears to be another terrorist attack on American soil as more information comes to light.
This false flag has killed over 65 American citizens and soldiers, including my fiancé, Jeremy Shaw Summers of the U.S. Air Force.
Sir. What is that?
What do you want?
The commander requests your assistance with the captain.
I've run him through. He's not giving up the location of the secret base. He's not renouncing his god. He's no more use to us.
It's because you're nothing more than a barbarian. You lack any sort of pre-thought to develop a plan.
Sir! Let me interrogate the captive.
You think you can get answers from him?
I'll get answers one way or another.
Then get me answers. All right, boys. Enough.
Who did this to him?
We both did.
Good work. We're looking for something specific. A radio transmitter, food and water supply, a secret Christian base. You look at me, you filthy Christian. Radio transmitter, food and water supply, a main headquarters. Nothing? All right. Cut him loose.
I wouldn't do that if I...
Cut him loose! Cut him loose now! So give me answers.
I need answers. The Holy Spirit, the bread of life.
What? Our transmitters have food supply. Our headquarters are right up there.
He's playing games with us. Shoot him!
Isaiah 96.
What?
Who is Isaiah 96?
408, where'd you get that information?
I know you know. You have to know. Tell me!
There's no Isaiah 96. There's Isaiah 96.
We're going to search on Isaiah 96.
Yes, sir.
Unto us a child is born, to us a son is given. Government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Marvelous Counselor, Mighty God. Prince of Peace.
Did you recognize this man?
Boy, what is that? Is that illegal paraphernalia?
Where did you find that?
408, what the hell are you doing?
I'll take that as a yes.
Traitor! I'll get you, Saul! I'll get you!
Shut up. You don't have the chip on, do you? Good. This is only gonna hurt for one of us.
Zone Global seems to be capitalizing on the attacks. With the uncertainty of fear and war on the horizon, no one seems to be noticing something bigger going on.
What happened last night? Did you get the chip?
Yeah, they gave it to me.
Roxy, look, I'm sorry. All right? Tell me what happened.
They let me go. Carried me in, held me down, and then they let me go. Diedrich! Are you okay? What did they do to you?
You shouldn't be here, Roxy. You need to find a way off this campus.
But I found your clue. I watched the video. Zone Global, they're behind everything. They planted the bombs.
You watched the video? Zern Global is a puppet. The federal government is a puppet. This is too big for you. They planned the attack. They're planning more. They'll do whatever it takes to put fear in the hearts and minds of the people.
Why? Why are they doing this? They want to arrest us? Kill us? Then why did they let us go?
Damn it!
All right, they're inside. Get ready.
Right.
Did you recognize the man in the photo?
May I see it again?
Yeah. We raided a warehouse about 12 miles from here. It was full of propaganda, Bibles. I found that. Your name's in it, and that's how we found you.
Yeah, yes, it is. It's... Wow, unfortunately, I don't know this man, but I knew the girl who owned this.
What about the code names by the circles, like the 1-53? Who's that?
These are Bible references. That's 1 Thessalonians 5:3, and that's Revelation 13:6.
They're Bible references?
Well, no, prophecies.
What do they say?
Well, they either have come true or they will come true. Soon.
Well, what about the Isaiah 9:6? It's in the back.
This is a good one. This is written 500 years before the crucifixion of Christ. But it describes him perfectly. Was there anyone you found this with?
No, she's probably dead.
Yeah.
How'd you know her?
Attention to all students and faculty. Please remain calm, stay in your classrooms, and await
That logo on the trucks, that logo's the second beast in the book of Revelation. It forces everyone to worship the first.
We have you on the ground floor. There are several closed doors ahead. Proceed. Target's located. Door to your right, door to your right.
Roxy, almost everything in your diary has a prophecy. The scriptures say they will all cry out, there is peace and security. Then sudden destruction will come upon them. And the mark of the beast? Okay, here. The second beast causes all, both small and great, both rich and poor, slave and free, to be given a mark on their right hand or their forehead, so that no one can buy or sell unless he has the mark.
Attention students, we have an emergency. Martial law has been declared. We need you to evacuate the building now. Leave all your stuff on the table and evacuate the building.
This is the mark of the beast?
No. It's bigger than this. It's the fact that the people want it. It's ownership. It's loyalty.
It's worship. Worship of the beast.
Who's the beast?
Freeze! Don't move!
Those two.
Hey! No!
Hands above your head.
Still think we should obey our authorities, Brian?
Tell that to these guys. They're the ones rebelling against nearly every constitutional amendment.
Take him this way.
Yep.
Hey, stop resisting! Stop!
Roxy!
Hey, Tom! Get out!
Roxy, what are you doing?
Got runner!
Sir, we have a code 9. Primary targets are on the run.
It's me or them. Come on, get in. Come on. Get out. Get your heads down. Come on, go, go. Oh, did you see that? Oh, oh my God. Come on. Ah.
This is as far as I can take you guys. All right, I suggest you find a way to remove those chips. I'm sorry. Good luck, you two. That was the last I ever saw her. It's a long time ago, years ago.
Man, how the hell did... Excuse me, how in the world...
It's okay.
Did you end up being a Christian?
Let's just say the Lee Richardson back then is a lot different from the man you see in front of you today.
You say Lee Richardson? Easy. Been tracking you guys for at least the last half mile. Figured you were alliance with the uniform and all.
You know him? It's okay.
Really is you.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Follow me.
Come on. We'll be safe here.
Whoa.
Who are they?
Well, this one's a rebel from the Alliance. You're a Christian, right?
No, I'm not.
Well, you're coming in anyway. And this one here is Lee Richardson.
D. Lee Richardson? Good to see you, man. Come in. Everyone. Even the Alliance guy. You're clear. Come in.
On behalf of the Williams house, I want to welcome our special guest here this evening, Mr. Shaw, who has an incredible story of running from the Alliance. And you should ask him about it. And he's the reason that someone else is here this evening. And so I'd like for all of us to raise a glass or a mug or a paper cup to our dear brother, Leonard Richardson, who has returned to us after years of being separated. The sight of you in this house brings tears to my eyes.
Everybody, friends, family, I just wanted to say something. I wanted everyone to know how thankful I am for this young man sitting right there. Mr. Shaw, could you stand up? He took me out of prison, helped me get here, back home. And I don't know why. Can you tell us? Can you tell us why you escaped from the Alliance?
I joined the Alliance because I was told that you were the bad guys. And that people like you were responsible for my father's death. I believed if we continued what we were doing, then Guy could be killed. And that when he was, then I would be free. I came across an old diary from before the war, and it told me the truth. It told me that everything that I'd ever believed or been told was a lie. I don't know why I'm here, and I don't know why you people treat me the way that you do. If you'd known what I'd done, I'd let happen, you wouldn't have let me in here. You wouldn't forgive me.
It's okay. God forgives you. And so do we.
Oh, you've been tagged.
How?
If you're approaching the target, proceed. You're entering the area of operation now.
What? How? When I was in prison?
Of course you were. That's so stupid. We have to get out of here. We have no time. We gotta go now.
Hey, back door, come on. Back door, hurry up.
Targets are moving. Go, go, go.
They're on the move.
Come on, Beth, go. No!
Go! Go! Go!
Come on. Come on.
Spread out, search the woods. No one's getting out of here.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground now! Get down!
Good work, Shaw 408. You successfully led us to the Christian hideout. Normally, Christians make very good servants. And their women make very good prostitutes. But in this case, packing up all these filthy little rebels into a truck is just too taxing. So we're gonna have to slim down the numbers a bit.
No!
Look at me, Colonel. Hail the calf. Hail the calf!
No! You kill me with the rest of these rebels. Because that's what I am.
You're a Christian?
And there's nothing you can do about it.
So be it.
It's the rebels!
Come on!
Get
the lines! Take down those! Get down there!
Get him!
Follow him! Follow him!
Get your eyes! Don't let him get away! Run after him!
You're okay. You're okay.
I'm not worried. I'm not worried.
Oh, no. No.
Can you do this for me?
For the accusers of our brothers, who accuse them before our God day and night, has been hurled down. We shall overcome him by the blood of the Lamb and by the words of our testimonies. We did not love our lives so much as to shrink from death.
What do we do now?
We have to tell her this. You will hear of wars and rumors of wars, but see to it that you are not alarmed. Such things must happen, but the end is still to come.